Hey guys, it's Lori. I have another rant video today. What? Another one already? Is that all you do these days? It's not really, but it is. Yeah, it is. So what is it now, right? Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you a little story. Okay, so not yesterday, but the day before, I get a phone call just as I'm leaving work. I get a phone call and it's Hayden, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? So I answer the phone and he says, something smells in my room. It smells really bad. Like, it smells like sewage. I'm like, oh no. Okay. Asked him if my husband was home yet. I'm like, are you there by yourself, or is Chase there? He's like, no, they're both here, but I'm not sure what to do. I just wanted to tell you about it because it really smells like sewage. Well, the thing is, a few years back, actually it's been several years now, but we did have a break under the house in the crawl space, and it was in the worst spot because it was in the spot that was super narrow that people could barely get into. So it was a sewage line, a sewer line or whatever, and it was bad. I mean, we could smell it in the house, and I'm thinking, oh no, because right where his room is and the kitchen are the two areas that you could always smell that in. So we ended up finally eventually getting, thank goodness, getting that fixed. Knock on wood, that's still holding strong since we got that fixed. Anyway, let's just move on. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be home in just a few minutes, buddy. And he's like, I'm gonna open my windows and go ahead. It was nice out that day. So he opens his windows. I get home and he's like, I don't know what that smell is. Come in here, come in here. So I go in there and I'm like, but I don't smell anything. I really didn't smell anything at all. So I walk into the kitchen. I'm like, now I smell it. I really smell it now, big time. So, and John was standing there and he's like, do you really? He said, I didn't smell it in his room. He says, I don't smell it out here either. And I said, I definitely smell it. And Chase was sitting there and he says, I told you that I smell it too. So Chase and I both smelled it. Hayden came out and he says, he smelled it too. Okay, what's going on? I'm like, opening up the cabinet under the sink and sniffing down there, and opening up my furnace, the cabinet my furnace is in. And I mean, I'm sniffing everywhere. And then pretty soon, I'm like, all right, I don't know what it is. I told John, I'm like, you're going to have to get under the house and see if that's where it's coming from. If it is, we've got to get it looked at ASAP. So anyways, sit down, have my coffee with John, and I kind of didn't smell it too much anymore. So I'm thinking, huh, that's strange. So pretty soon I start smelling it again. I'm like, I smell it again. I can't believe I smell it again. I can't believe it's like going away and then coming back that strong, because it was super strong. Then I realized he had the window open. Is it coming from outside? What's going on? So I walk out the back door. Didn't smell a thing. John says, oh, I smell it out here. Oh, yeah, I smell it out here. No, it didn't smell at all outside. Come back inside. Winston was roaming around the house, and he comes on, gets underneath the table where we're sitting having our coffee, and he's right in front of me. I'm like, oh my God, it's him. It's the dog. Oh my God. And John just started busting a gut laughing. I'm like, it's not funny. I'm like, you're giving him a bath later, because he always does the dog bath. I don't like giving a dog a bath. It just kind of makes my skin crawl, that wet fur, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. I'll do it if I have to. But anyways, I'm like, you are giving him a bath later. So what are you laughing about, you know? I'm like, Chase, will you please take him outside? He's like, why do I have to take him outside? Chase is working third shift now, you know, the night shift, overnights, whatever. So he's like, I was just getting ready to lay back down. And so I'm like, Hayden, come here, you know, take him outside. So I made Hayden take the dog outside and put him in his kennel. He's going to have to stay out there until John can get to giving him his bath. And John's like, well, let's have our coffee first. All right, so fine. Sitting there having our coffee, I'm like, I just about can't stand the smell. It is lingering big time. I'm like, I don't know. It had to have been him, because it got super strong when he came in there. But anyways, we never did figure out what that smell was. But he did go out and get Winston. He stayed out there for longer than he should have, but it was nice out. I just don't like leaving him out there for a long period of time. You know, I don't know. I mean, he's supposed to be out there to do his business and come back in. Or if we're outside, he can be out there with us the whole time. But anyways, let's just move on. So that was the day before yesterday, right? Yesterday, I come home, Me and John sit down to have our coffee. As soon as I sit down, he comes out and he said something on the table in front of me. And it was this. What? Ever heard of paybacks, pal? And Chase was in on it too. So, two of ya. The two of ya are going to get one of these right in the kisser. Probably not, but the two of you are getting a payback at some point. This stuff, oh my God. I kept saying, I smell horse. That's what it smells like. I even texted my son and I'm like, my oldest, and he's a couple blocks away. I'm like, do you smell? Do you smell it? And he's like, no, I just smells like fresh cut grass out here. Somebody just mowed. I don't know what that is. Oh my God. Yeah, they're in for it big time. Oh yeah. That's it.